Alright.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? Yo, you know.
Yo, we are back at it, man. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man.
What's going on, y'all?
Man.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yo, man. I missed y'all, man.
I missed y'all too.
I missed y'all, man.
You wanna know why I missed y'all?
Why?
Because fucking sorry. Because Cleveland went 7-9.
They did.
Hey, man, he was almost there. He was almost there. He was almost there.
You don't get nothing for almost.
That's true.
Almost ain't worth
That's true.
Come on, don't give me almost. Y'all berated me.
Man,
Please. He only need one. He only need one more. He got 3. He only need one more.
One more. He didn't get them so good.
He started 2 of them, when I tell you.
It's all right.
Okay,
That's all right.
And I also told y'all San Fran wasn't gonna make playoff.
Okay, and
y'all laughed at.
And they didn't. They didn't.
They did.
They didn't.
They did.
did.
But there's some deeper issues going on in San Francisco. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah,
this is going on in San Francisco.
I mean, it's like, ooh.
Wait, before we get into it,
Okay.
let's talk about what's happening in the Divisionals this weekend. We got Saturday, we got Baltimore, New England, and Carolina, and Seattle.
But
Saturday.
Baltimore gonna win.
And then we got Sunday, we got Dallas, Green Bay, and Indianapolis, and Denver.
Okay.
So, talk to me. How you feel about
Did you say Baltimore's gonna win?
Yes. All day.
And they're gonna win in Foxborough?
Yes.
You got some money you wanna put on that? Whatever you want to put on, make a lot of yourself.
Hold on, we got this on video. Wait a minute, we got this on video. Wait a minute,
Make a
hold
lot
on.
on yourself. Did you say that?
You want to talk about this on camera? We shut the camera down. We're talking about this on camera.
Did you say that?
It's not my pay week. Let's be clear.
Alright, so that's your pay week. We'll hold off on it.
Okay.
We'll hold off on
it.
it.
I want to hear what you got to
Baltimore
say.
has won the last 2 out of 3.
Against Brady.
Baltimore, one thing about Baltimore has the front 7 to stop whatever running back they put in. And they're going to punish Brady. And when you punish Brady, you get happy.
How you feel about it? Tell me how you feel.
It's playoff time.
What that mean?
Tom Brady coming to a switch into him and Belichick, they switch to different people.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something. Now it's showtime now.
That's fine.
That front 7 the Baltimore got will never get to Tom Brady. I can assure you of that. They won't get to it.
Alright, well, what's your predictions? Quick, make quick. You got 30 seconds. Go ahead, make quick.
Baltimore.
Baltimore's your prediction?
All day.
Alright, what'd you say?
I'm going with Super Tom
Super Tom?
in Foxborough.
Foxborough.
When Baltimore won this Super Bowl ring,
They beat out the Patriots, man.
they went through. They went through.
went through the Patriots. Well, I'm saying like this, based on stats out of the last few years, I hate to go against Super Tom, but this one I'm gonna have to go with Baltimore on this one. Just strictly based on his
Defense is crushing.
Alright, check it out. Seattle, Carolina. Is that a unanimous Seattle, or do you want to give Carolina some credit on that?
You know, I know Seattle's gonna beat them. The top canvas ain't got no help. I watched it the last 2 weeks. I watched it when he came down here. He blitzed the Falcons.
Yes.
But then when they came to Arizona, it just had. I saw a lot of holes in that offense. Tommy, Cam needs some help.
He really does.
He's not gonna be able to do that stuff up there in Seattle. It's just not gonna happen. So we'll go with Seattle. Yeah, we'll go with Seattle over there.
And Cam won't make it through the whole game. They'll knock him out by 3 quarters.
That's a bold prediction, but we're gonna move on from that.
Yeah.
We'll move on. Okay. Alright, Dallas, Green Bay. Give me something. Give me how you feel.
I like Green Bay.
I do too. So you can put all the Romo all you want to.
Wait.
Romo can't win at Lambeau Field.
It's the perfect. Dallas has never lost on the road this year. Green Bay has never lost at home. My only thing is if Murray gets going, because Packers defense is trash.
Yeah.
If Murray gets going, I'm telling you, Dallas can win that game.
Dallas can win. I was having a conversation with my nephew. He out there in Dallas. He's a big Cowboy fan. Remember when Michael Vick, the Falcons went up there a couple of years ago and tried to win up there, and killed him up there in Lambeau Field? Yeah. Romo went for a long day. I can tell you that.
The only reason why I'm taking Green Bay is because I don't think that Dallas wide receivers, I don't think that Green Bay, I don't think the Dallas secondary could hold Green Bay's wide receiver.
Okay. All right.
This is why I said it. Weather plays a key factor into it.
True that.
Okay.
That snow ain't no joke.
And up there on that terminal, it's cold. You about to have, if I had to go up there and play this weekend, you can have whatever we try to do out there. I don't care, I'm going home. It don't make me no difference.
Well,
You take this money, I'm going
It
home.
says it's supposed to be 17 degrees.
By the time it's up
And it's already
exactly.
it's already snowing up there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's already snowing up there. So unanimously Green Bay. We're gonna go unanimously.
Exactly.
All right, now last but not least, Peyton's old home versus Peyton's new home. Indianapolis versus Denver. Andrew Luck. Peyton Manning.
I think Peyton Manning gonna get it.
Peyton Manning comes out of that.
Peyton Manning gonna come and get it.
Andrew Luck always gives you 2 turnovers a game. If he gives Denver 2 turnovers a game, if he gives Denver 2 turnovers, and on top of that, Indianapolis has no running game whatsoever,
That's true too.
and 1 wide receiver, there's no way Denver should lose.
Yeah, because T.Y. can be like grown man,
Right.
grown man all with that one.
Right.
So yeah, I'm happy to roll with that one too. I'm happy to say
Yeah,
that one.
I'm about to say Denver. What that game played at?
That game I think is going to be played in Denver. It's going to be
Mile High,
about Mile High.
Yeah, let's go with Denver on that one. I just don't think he got it. He can win. Now, don't get me wrong. If Andrew Luck get on one of his spell, he can beat him.
He can.
beat him.
Okay.
But that's the thing.
But
He
that's
got to
what
get on one of his spells.
You got to be moving.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's move on. We got some firings to talk about. We got some highlights to talk about. So,
Well,
Okay.
you know,
let me start by saying this:
Okay.
Dallas, Detroit.
All right.
First of all, that was pass interference.
Now, ain't
I did find that out. By the rule. By the way, the
No.
rule is he would have had to turn his head in order for it not to be a pass interference. But he never turned his head. Now, by the NFL rule, that's how it goes.
I
want
watched
you
the
though.
segment. I watched a segment, and that black guy, that black referee, he broke that thing down to that boy from Chicago. What's the wide receiver from Chicago?
Brandon Marshall.
Brandon Marshall and everything. What he did was, the only thing he was guilty of was face checking, or whatever they call it,
Yeah.
because he stayed in his face.
You do the face guard.
He did face guard, is what they call it. But he didn't touch it not one time.
Exactly.
He just stayed in front of him between him and the pass. He didn't touch it now.
I read an article yesterday.
Okay.
The head of officiating said you could call either pass interference or defensive holding, because when he first started the pattern, he was pulling at his jersey. He said at least there was defensive holding. At most, there's pass interference.
Okay.
But the fact that they called neither,
Right?
and you supposed to be they always make a point of saying the refs who do the playoffs are the best of the best. If one of the best of the best threw a flag, you respect that flag. Because he's the best of the best.
Right. But the person that picked the flag back up, I guess he talked to the line judge, and the line judge said, no, that ain't pass interference, and he picked that flag
But
back
I've
up.
never seen a game where they picked up a flag, don't say why you pick it up, and then announce the penalty. And then say, oh, well, never mind. Now, in August, the vice president of officiating was on a party bus with Jerry Jones' son in August in Vegas.
I'm
not saying that had a bearing on the picking up the flag.
But what you saying
It's
is
just convenient.
But what you saying
that
is it did have a bearing.
I'm just saying.
Here's my thing.
You come up to your own opinion.
I'm not a Cowboy fan by no means, but right is right. I don't believe in passing.
I agree with you. I'm with you on that. Like I say, but by rule,
It was pass interference.
by rule, it was pass interference. All right. Detroit, okay, we talked about that's the big controversy. All right.
They got shafted, man.
Well, I mean,
But
like a dude told me, Matthew Stafford did not make plays.
But you know what? Think about it. Think about it.
True or not true?
Think about it. The penalty was third. It was the third down penalty. What happens next? Detroit punts. Shakes the punt. When Dallas on their last drive, they had 2 defensive holding penalties go their way, and on the 4th down play that he hit Witten on, official in the article. I can pull it up on the internet. He said, yeah, they blew that call because Sue did get held on that 4th and 6, and it should have been called.
So what you're saying is, Jerry Jones' son.
It was a loaded day.
Okay, all right.
It was a loaded day.
Let's move on. I don't see it like that.
We'll move on.
I don't see it like that.
Okay.
We'll move on.
All right, we go.
We'll go ahead and move on. Well, look. A lot of great stuff happening, man. You see, speaking of NFL news, the former FBI is now doing independent investigations.
They didn't see the tape. Yeah, they didn't see the tape.
They didn't see the tape?
Of course not.
Okay.
But you know what? They said that because he has done previous investigations with the NFL. So he has an alliance with them.
Yeah. So he's doing independent.
Wow, how could you be impartial when you've done business with him?
Okay.
I think that means that you're not impartial. You know where that money stopped.
Speak on it.
Exactly.
Speak on it, man.
It ain't much to say.
Speak on it, man.
Hey, you got this guy right here got a conspiracy theory in his head and he wants to get out.
It is what it is, man. I'm just giving you facts. I'm not giving you opinion. I'm giving you facts.
I understand that. I understand what you're saying. All I can say is we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how this guy
plays out. It already played out.
We'll see how this goes.
He said they didn't see tape. It played out.
Well, you know, but
anyway, let's go to some coaches being hired.
Yeah, let's talk about the coaches. Let's get
First of all, I didn't think that Harbaugh would go to Michigan.
Why? Are you kidding? You gotta be crazy. I'm turning that down. I never done that one.
Outside of
I never turned that down.
Outside of money.
And he took $3 million less per year. Because they offer him $8 million.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Big Saban is still a high paid coach.
I mean, I think that to me, I always figured it's a step backwards to go back to college.
Why?
But the way.
Why? Why did he step backwards?
Do he have any job? He could have had. He got a Jets job, the Raiders job.
He could have. He could have had those jobs.
But those teams you just listed. Exactly.
My point
exactly.
Now he going up here to Michigan.
The Atlanta job.
Turn it down. I don't see him coming
here.
But like I told you, but you know who I do see coming here? Rex Ryan. I told you. Did I tell you that? Did I tell you? Did I tell you?
You didn't say that.
Did I say that?
The other conversation we had.
That's right. I told you. Rex Ryan.
You said that Rex because Rex is when we talked about because we talked about names.
That's right.
And we talked about personalities. And we didn't.
You said that he ain't coming.
Rex Ryan might be just what we need here. He might be just what we need.
But you know,
I'm telling you, I'm a violent type of coach. We need somebody like that.
Offensive and defensive coordinators too. So a lot of stuff is getting ready to change.
Yeah, did they just hire this guy to take over personnel or whatever? This guy from some guy. I think he was
his record. His record ain't no better than Divisionals.
Well, see, Divisionals should have been gone. When everybody else was 5 days hit, they turned out, Divisionals should have been gone. I put him on the first day smoking too. Hey, buddy, I can't handle it no more. You got to go. You got to go. No.
Pioli ain't no better.
Okay, Pioli ain't no better, but he'll still have.
I looked at his draft for 4 years.
Well, you know, they still. Well, my man from Kansas City is still here. That'll be able to help him, you know, a little bit.
But see, here's the thing about it. I think the Falcons, I honestly think the Falcons going a new way, and you get a fire head coach in here, get to show up that defense in the middle. The Falcons ain't going to look at a few pieces away. I think they can be contenders. I really do. They ain't but a few pieces away. They can be contenders. I don't care what you say.
You're not going to have another year like this year. We're 7-9.
Well, the Falcons got I think the Falcons got the 8th pick in the draft too.
Okay.
And the Ferrari
he gonna mess that up too.
No.
He always mess up the first round.
We don't need.
Alright, look. Let's move on. Let's move on because we'll be here all evening. Yeah. What about let's talk about the game from last week. Cam and company against Arizona. I know you said they had a lot of deficiencies, but they still pulled that game out.
They still pulled that game out. Cam was everywhere all over the field.
They started their third string quarterback. I mean, he had to do much. Yeah. He had 100 yards in offense, man. Cam ain't have to do nothing.
Yeah, he did.
No, he did.
He could have messed that up.
But I tell you somebody who thought their third string quarterback and walked all over Alabama.
Well, Ohio State.
Yeah, they did. I still said to this day, that stuff was fixed. I don't care what nobody said. You don't have a team down 21-6 and give it away. I'm just saying.
This is the SEC guy.
That's
this
okay.
is the way they
you don't give it away. You just don't give it away. Something happened on the course of that game.
You know
I don't know what nobody said.
You know what
said
happened?
whatever you want to say.
You watched it happen.
You're right. I did watch it happen. And I was sitting there, I can't believe this mess right here. I go up on you 21-6. This is Alabama now. 21-6, and you roll back 28 on that point.
They got Ezekiel. What's his name? Ezekiel.
They got Ezekiel.
They got Ezekiel.
Now
he ran all over there.
Now I tell you this, the Florida State Oregon game, Florida State wasn't even in the game.
Nah,
they didn't win the game.
Well, you know what?
The guys had to change
Wait. Let me say before you let me say this. My man Corey, when I was in Baltimore, argued down. Said, Florida State gonna win. Jameson gonna do it. He told me, he said, dude, you crazy. It's not gonna happen. And he was correct. So I must say, Corey, Oregon will mash out Ohio State.
I think so too. I believe we'll watch the game. I believe that too. And people there. Ohio State plays so fast. They don't give you a chance to put your defense in there. Yo, sit like you in the SEC. Oregon. They don't give you a chance to set the defense.
That's true.
Ain't none of that on guys though. Whatever you got on that field, that's what you gonna play with. Florida State got caught a couple trying to get in field.
Yeah, because that defense was shifting as Mariota was hiking the ball.
Exactly. They wouldn't even set the ball from the bottom of the ground. And I watched Mariota run the same play 2 or 3 times.
They couldn't do nothing about it. The defense was shifting.
Exactly.
All right, check this out. Since we already know that we already got Oregon predicted, right?
Right.
All right, check this out. We unanimous on Oregon. Now, let's go to some of y'all votes. That's me and did both of y'all. Talk to me about some boxing, man. Y'all know. You said it's a big one coming up.
So a big one coming up on the 17th, with the next Saturday, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
The heavyweight, I think the heavyweight might be back. I'm looking for Deontay Wilder to do some good things. I really am. If he can beat this guy, he'll fight the Klitschko.
That's fun. You gonna get mashed out.
When you think Klitschko gonna get mashed out?
Klitschko gonna mash him out.
Klitschko is one-dimensional.
He a jab.
He's just one-dimensional. He's just a big old target.
And you know what? When he hits you with the jab, you bust wide open. You explode like a grape. What happened? They all busted off.
They busted off, but anybody with some speed though.
So that's Wilder. I don't know. I never seen Wilder fight honestly. And I'm
YouTube it.
I'm gonna do it next week.
Yeah, YouTube it. Wilder got some good fights on this belt.
I'm not gonna YouTube Wilder. Wilder ain't for nobody.
Okay.
I want to watch this because this is his step up.
This is step up. That's
because
right.
my man done fought for the title before, and he has the title. So
right.
This is his step up. Now, if he steps up and wins,
okay,
I'm with him.
Okay.
But he got to step up. We see what happens when you ain't ready to step up.
I've seen a lot of Wilders fight.
Yeah, they don't go past it.
They don't go past 3 or 4 rounds now. Because he hit them. I ain't lying, he hit them. Yeah. He hit them.
But, you know they have a tentative date for the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight.
Okay, what are they saying now?
They say either May 2nd or May 3rd, but the fight hasn't even been made yet. Vegas doing odds on the date, but the only problem is, depending on the purse split, Mayweather can say, well, instead of fighting you, I'll fight him in a card.
No, he already said, I read the article last night, he don't want to fight him in a card. That ain't a fight he would take. You know what I would do? You know what? If I was Mayweather, this is what I would tell Amir Khan. I would get these 4 fighters lined up. I'd get Amir Khan, Keith Thurman, Triple G,
Triple G's in the middleweight.
He'll still fight it. You talking 5 pounds.
Dude, you won't fight.
And the other guy, Triple G, and fight that guy, the one that just won the belt, the boy from
Cal Brock.
No, not Cal Brock. His name is there too. The other boy. No. This boy just won his belt. I can't call it boy. Brandon somebody. He just flew out of Oklahoma or somebody last time. I can't think of the name of the boy. Brandon somebody, something like that. But I'll put them 4 fighters in. And whoever won, I do the elimination thing. I'll floor it. Y'all
First of
fighting,
all-
y'all two fighters.
first of all-
Whoever wins, that's who fighting me.
First of all, Keith Thurman was a bum in his last fight.
Keith Thurman, look at the 8-month layoff, bro. What do you expect?
He fought like a bum. You want to know why? When you put somebody down in the first round and then you skate the last 9 rounds and you notice who he promoted by.
Yeah.
Shall I
Let me
say?
ask you a question.
Oh,
Let me ask you a question.
so
Wait, the fight that Keith Thurman fought, the last fight he fought, Keith Thurman had just came off the shoulder injury or whatever for the last 8 months. And then on top of that too, the guy Bundu that he fought was undefeated. So the guy wasn't a slouch when he came in the ring now. Let's just put that out there. He wasn't a slouch. He was undefeated.
What does that mean?
If
I know a lot-
That means
I know a lot of cats that undefeated.
That means
And they got padded records, am I right? I mean,
but the thing about it, he had to do something once upon a time
that
to get
was
there.
Bono's first fight in the United States.
But yeah, he was a Russian.
Dude!
Russian dude, yeah.
You don't win that many fights because you can't fight, okay?
You can't.
Okay.
You can't.
All right.
Tomato can.
All right.
Tomato cans.
I would like to see. You know what? I would like to see.
You laughing because you know it's true.
I would like to see Keith Thurman fight Golovkin. I'd like to see that fight. It ain't for 5 pounds.
It was-
They can
what
make
happened?
it just.
But
They can make it
It
just.
would happen.
But Triple G is a beast.
And I'm gonna tell you,
Triple G's a beast. He really
it wouldn't go past 8 rounds.
Yeah, because I think Triple G's probably got more power than Thurman.
Yeah, but see,
Thurman's
like-
got speed and he's got
Exactly.
some power, but Triple G's got a lot.
But
more
what
power.
is Triple G's downfall? And I see it already.
What is that?
He's a straightforward fighter. He's tailor-made for Floyd Mayweather if he fought in his prime. He's tailor-made for him.
He said in his prime.
In his prime, he's tailor-made
Floyd
for him. You know
Mayweather
why?
is 25.
Because he gonna fight. You know who Golovkin fight just like? Ricky Hatton. He gonna keep coming straight forward, get sidestepped and get knocked out. That's what
You
you have to
know
do.
I
You can't
know
match
what?
speed. Speed and skill is two things that you just can't match.
That's fine. But I'm gonna tell you, when Golovkin hit Thurman, you gonna be like, damn, he not a welterweight.
Okay.
This is a grown ass man.
But you gotta remember,
Welterweight.
Thurman got the age over him too. Thurman ain't 24, 25 years old.
Yeah, whatever you want. That grown man power.
Okay.
Make his belly rumble.
Okay. You gotta remember,
Come on.
straightforward fighters, all he knows is coming straight forward.
Eventually, I'm gonna catch you straightforward.
Okay.
You know, put the thing
Eventually you'll get sidestepped and get just like what Ricky Hatton got. You gotta get a good uppercut
But
down
you
the
know
line.
what? But you know what? You couldn't do Ricky Hatton like that in his prime. You could do
Floyd
Ricky
beat him in his prime.
Hatton. How old was Ricky Hatton? 38.
No, what Ricky Hatton was in it all.
Ricky
Uh-uh.
Hatton was about 35 when he was.
That's what I'm saying. But
It is old.
think about it.
He was
Ricky
old.
Hatton-
You cannot throw Ricky Hatton at me. Stop. Just stop. I'm sorry.
Ricky Hatton was a straightforward fighter. Golovkin is a straightforward
Yeah, that's
fighter.
what we talking about. We just talking about
That's
style.
right, exactly. Straightforward fight.
We're gonna leave that one alone.
I tell you what, you know what? Let me say that. I said this one. Golovkin couldn't beat a Milcon. And I put it out
Of
there.
course he couldn't.
Golovkin
Because he
couldn't
made
beat
Connor trip going up the stairs and be like, I twist my ankle, I can't fight. That's the only reason why I fight. That's the only reason.
Hold on. We got about.
Oh,
Really? We gonna do that?
Hold on. Look, we got a minute and we got about a minute 30 left. All right, we got a minute 30 left.
Okay.
Now, we lost the good one a couple days ago. We lost the good one. Stuart Scott.
That's my bad.
Stuart Scott. Let's
Yeah.
give me the last minute 23 on Stuart Scott. Give me the last minute 23.
Like I said,
Cancer got him, right?
Cancer got
Yeah.
it.
dude, like I said, Stuart Scott was the first. Watching Sports Center. Sports Center was my thing when I was little. Stuart Scott was the first guy where I looked at TV and I was like, dude, he looked like me.
He
He
told me.
kind of talk like me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day that could be me. That's what he meant to me. Because he was always fly.
Yeah.
And he gave it to you. Had a little slang to it.
Yeah.
He gave it, and it was like, you'd be like, damn, that motherfucker was smooth.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hold up. How you feel about it?
Same thing. I saw Stuart Scott one time. He did a segment I did a segment on golf that time. I don't know if y'all saw that when they did on that golf time. And the brother, he just laid it down how it was, about how the game is, who plays the game, and why the game is going the way it's going.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I was like, okay, this brother around here, because I had seen it, but you know how you see it, but they don't pay any attention.
Yeah.
So that's my thing.
I mean, he was the first one, and now you have several
Everybody else's mark is
on
doing the same thing.
ESPN.
Alright. Well, look, we got to close on that.
Okay.
We did our thing, y'all. Love y'all.
Alright.
Yo, on that Hallways Barbershop, this is what we do.
All day.
Holler at us anytime. Peace out.
Peace.
Later. Crazy, man.
America.
SEC sucks.